This is it. Don't get scared now. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm back for season 2 of reacting to every single Packers game the moment it is over. You're here to watch me overreact to the Green Bay Packers, and I'm about to go off right now. But first, before we do that, I would love for you guys to comment down below in this video. Tell me your thoughts about the game, and also, I'd be much appreciated if you could like and subscribe to the videos. It just helps out everything, helps the algorithm, so I much appreciate that. Thank you for anybody who does that. Now, the NFL is back. I'm so jacked. I could not wait for this game to start. The Green Bay Packers, coming to Brazil, week 1, going against a tough Philadelphia Eagles team. You got the Green Bay Packers, who snuck into the playoffs last year, and played against the Dallas Cowboys, who were 16-0 in their last home games. And Green Bay beat their ass in the wild card round and went on to play the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round. And a couple sequences of ball bounces here and there. Who knows what would happen. They ended off great. And so this offseason was just waiting constantly. I just couldn't... I just constantly watching highlights every single day. I just could not wait. And then they're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, who started off 10-1 last year, then somehow, lost 6 of their last 7 games and ultimately losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card round of Baker Mayfield. So you got two teams that are hungry to get off to a good start. Both their seasons ended not the way they wanted to. So I could not wait for this game to start. And oh boy, let me just talk about this game. Here we go. Unfortunately, my Packers fucking lost. Fuck. Man, I don't even know how to react right now or what I just fucking witnessed. It was just... Oh my gosh. I'm honestly lost for words, and I'm just trying to come up with something right now. But anyways, the Green Bay Packers lose 29-34 to the Philadelphia Eagles in Brazil. We'll start off with the stats. You got Jordan Love, 17 for 34, 260 yards passing to go along with 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception. And Jalen Hurts, so that was like 50% completion percentage, so it needs to be better. And then you got Jalen Hurts, 20 for 34, 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Not his best numbers too, but he played a great game and did everything right for his team. But oh my gosh, where do I even start? I'm just trying to I'm just gonna start off with the refs and get this shit out of the way. All these fucking penalties. I don't know if it was, watching that first game with Kansas City and the Ravens and how many penalties were, in that game. It was just so insufferable to watch that. And then watch this game, and it's just fucking, Roger Goodell just is Ron Tolbert, we're going to have you fly to Brazil and fucking ref this game. It just... Ron Tolbert is just one of the biggest piece of shit refs I've ever fucking seen. Anyways, it's just the amount of flag. There was at one point where it was 4 or 5 flags in a row. It's can we not do this? And is it all the refs' fault? No, the players, both teams were just I think there was total of 18, 20 penalties in the game. It's just, I know it's week 1, but for fuck's sake, can we just let them play for just a little bit? We as fans did not come to watch these games to watch the fucking referees, just take full control of this game. And there's so many ticky-tack fucking penalties. And I know it's going to happen. It will continue to happen. But I just want to get that out of the way so we can move forward with everything else. Next, I want to talk about the field conditions. Yeah, for fuck's sake, no excuse. Both teams had to deal with it, but that field was absolute fucking ass. And it was just, it's funny because I'm reading articles during the game. I'm why is this fucking happening? And apparently the NFL groundskeeper for that stadium spent months and months in advance, in quotes, taking care of that stadium, and for that to happen, a complete slip show the whole game. It's just it doesn't. It's just ridiculous. Like you want to prevent injuries from these players. You don't want these superstars getting hurt or your key pieces on defense and offense getting hurt because of this fucking slip shit on this horrible field. Like, and I know Philadelphia's and Lambeau Fields aren't great fields in general. That's a lot like slippery, but it was just so evident. Like, this field was just complete fucking ass. Like, the amount of grass that was ripped up, you could just see, close-in shots from the cameras of just grass flinging everywhere. It's just absolutely, like, just be better. Just fucking be better. Like, and it's an interesting topic because I don't like that, every team's going to domes. Like, I love that there's a couple teams out there that still have like open field. I love the weather aspect. I love when weather can affect the game, like if it snows or if it rains or whatever. Uh, um, but when it's the turf and like guys could get fucking super injured and it's just they're they're moving fast twitch muscles like nonstop and making cuts and making angled blocks. It's just like, just have the field be better. Like, please, like, that's something you can control. You can't control the weather. You can control the field. Like, come on, just be better with these ground people. It was just like such a sloppy game. And I know it's week one, but for fuck's sake, it's just so frustrating. You got people's jobs online, coaches' jobs online, GMs, office people, personnel, all these guys' jobs are online, and for like shit with the fucking grass, and then these penalties, like it's just like it's ultimately has cost so many people's jobs and money online. But I digress. I'm done talking about that. I'm hoping moving forward we're done with Brazil for the rest of the year. I'm hoping Ron Tolbert just stays the fuck away from Green Bay, and thankfully no more games in international for Green Bay. But moving on, man, where do I start? Offense or defense? Offense, we'll start. I might mix and match everything and then and stumble around everywhere. But anyways, started off the game. Fucking 2 turnovers. Xavier fucking McKinney, the biggest acquisition on the defense for the Packers. I absolutely love the signing. Coming from the New York Giants, he was just a fucking dog for them, and he's still super young, and we needed to revamp that safety position. And so having him come on the team on that safety, and while doing so, drafting 3 other safeties in the draft. Brian Gutekunst flipped that safety group completely on their head, and now they're better. Now they're just way more efficient. He got Xavier McKinney got a pick on interception early in this game. Packers come in, couldn't capitalize on the good field position, got only 3 points. Next drive, the Eagles fumble the ball. The Packers are in good position too. Penalties happen after penalties. Then you're stuck in second, third, and super longs, and it's just like hard to it's just so hard to convert those plays. Leads to another field goal, 6 points. The Packers had a chance to really put a dagger in this team and in that game right away. You go up 14-0, momentum's all on your side. You teams play a different game. They have to run a different style then when you're down that much. And I just wish the Green Bay could have punched it in. Like I said, Love was like 50% completion percentage. I think, like I said, people are going to fucking absolutely shit on the guy. Anybody and everybody's going to shit on him week one. We're in September, week one. People got to fucking gel, with their new, these guys didn't play in the preseason, so they just gotta get a gel going. Basically what I'm saying is you can't overreact to fucking week one. And still, it's crazy because there's some points in the game where I'm like, this offense is absolutely fucking clicking. And then there's some points just like I said earlier in the game, just like, man, if we could have just like punched those 2 turnover plays into 7 points for both times instead of 6 points total. It just completely changes the game, especially when you lose a game by 4 points. It's just ultra frustrating. And to go with that, leads me to my next point. Josh Jacobs, he absolutely fucking sucked in the first half. I'm the biggest Aaron Jones fans in the fucking world. Goes to the Minnesota Vikings. We get Josh Jacobs. I like Josh Jacobs a lot, but it's just a different running style compared to Aaron Jones. And it showed in the first half, like they just couldn't get anything going. If it was Josh Jacobs or if it was the offensive line not being in cohesion, give credit where credit is due. The Eagles had, they have Jalen Carter, they got Nakobe Dean, they got Jordan Davis. They got a bunch of stud Georgia players on that D line, so give them credit too. But Josh Jacobs he had like 6 carries for 10 yards in that first half. Like it just needs to be better. Second half played great. Finished the game with 16 carries, 84 yards, 2 catches for 20 yards. He finished the game super strong, but just too little, too late. Needed to be better in that first half. 10 yards in that first half is just not going to do it. It needs to be better. But again, it's only week 1. I believe that he's going to be better. I'm not down and out, but man, that whole first half, I'm like, what the fuck is Josh Jacobs doing? Like, he's just like getting 0 yards, 0 yards, 0 yard gains. It's just ridiculous. But let me just talk on a positive note. We have an absolute fucking dog on our team. You know who that is? That's this man right here, Jayden motherfucking Reed. That motherfucker is so damn good. Let me give you the stats. He had 1 rushing attempt for 33 yards and a touchdown, 4 catches, 138 yards and a touchdown. His first career 100-yard catching in his career. Man, what a fucking dog he is, man. I just absolutely love this guy. He's my new Aaron Jones fan favorite on the team this year. This guy is just, I said it last year, he just reminds me so much of Antonio Brown on the field. His game is just so similar to that. The way he moves, the way he does his crossing routes, his catching ability. I think, next week against the Colts, like he is 100% going to be the guy that, their number 1 corner is going to be lining up against, because he had a fucking day and basically was what kept this offense going. And man, I'm super excited to see where he goes. He's got superstar potential. Just love him, and can't wait to see where he goes. So my number 1 dog of the day is Jayden motherfucking Reed. I love that guy. And watch out for watch out for him, because he's gonna be a dog. Anyways, other receiving stats: Romeo Doubs 4 catches, 50 yards. Tucker Kraft 2 catches, 37 yards. Watson 3 catches, 13 yards and a touchdown. I just wish. Here's the thing. 3 catches, 13 yards and a touchdown, great. But I think the biggest difference, if you're looking at this Green Bay team, which is once again for the 2nd straight year in a row the youngest team in the NFL. They were last year, and now once again after the 53 the 53 was announced for every team, they're once again the 2nd youngest team in the NFL, or they are the youngest team in the NFL. But Christian Watson, if the rest of the receivers just stay the same how they are, and they don't even get better, if they just stay how they were last year, but if Christian Watson is what he's supposed to be and what his potential is, this team is going to go so fucking far. But man, I don't know if it's Christian, if it's Matt needing to dial it up more to him, or if it's I don't know if it's like, whatever they have to do. If Christian Watson can be that deep threat like he's supposed to be, like his potential is, like his freak athleticism intends him to be, this team and this offense is going to go fucking far. And let me tell you, before I start shitting on everybody, I am like actually, even though the defense gave up 34, really like what I saw from schematic wise that Jeff Hafley, the new defensive coordinator for the Packers, put on the field. You didn't have those, it's 3rd and 5, and the cornerbacks are 10 yards off the ball. The defensive line looked absolutely fucking great today. And that's what you love to see. The guys in the trenches. And likewise, the Eagles defensive line looked fucking amazing too. Credit where credit's due. They did really, really a good job. But love seeing the defensive line for the Packers play great today. Rashawn Gary, another dog on our team, had a sack. I'm hoping he's gonna be double-digit sacks guy this year. Man, man, this fucking game. It's only week 1, and I'm rusty, guys. I'm rusty. I can't even fucking. And then you had Luke Musgrave and Dontavian Wicks, 2 guys I'm really high on to do great things for this offense. They both combined for 0 catches, and man, you got to get them going. You have to. I know there's a lot of pieces and guys to feed, but hopefully in the coming weeks they can get those guys going. Let me talk about the defense for a little bit. You got, like I said, I thought the defensive line played great in my opinion. There's 2 guys right now that I'm very frustrated with, and one of them is this guy, Quay Walker, man. He, 3 years ago was a 1st-round pick out of Georgia, and man, there's just so many times where, and I know they're going against Saquon Barkley. The Eagles have a good offensive line. Saquon Barkley always torches us. 2 years ago, Saquon had 2 touchdowns. And then last year, Saquon had 2 more touchdowns. And of course, Saquon had 3 motherfucking touchdowns this year. So, that was expected. That's how my brain works. I'm numb to everything when it comes to that. I just expect, guys like Saquon Barkley, the Adrian Petersons, the Calvin Johnsons. I just expect those guys to just put up monster numbers on us. And he did. Barkley, had 24 carries for 109 yards. Like I said, 3 touchdowns. One of them was in the air. It's just the Eagles are going to be a tough team, man. Credit where credit's due. I'll give you some credit, Tyler. Your team is going to be fucking really good. And I think they're going to win the division. I don't think the Cowboys are going to be – I think the Cowboys are going to be really dog shit. That's kind of my hot take this year. Commanders are a young team, young quarterback. They're not going to be much this year. And then you got the Giants with Danny Dimes and fucking that whole debacle on Hard Knocks with the GM, Joe Shane. The Giants are just fucking – they could be one of the worst teams, easily in the NFL. So I think the Eagles will win that division. I would love to play them again this year, and or I would love to play them in the playoffs because they're going to be a good team, and they got fucking weapons. They got A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 119 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 7 catches, 84 yards, and Dallas Goedert, 4 catches for 31 yards. The team is just built super well, and that fucking tush push, man. Gosh damn it. Gosh damn it. That damn tush push should be fucking illegal. I'm sorry. Yes, Tyler, it should be fucking banned from the NFL. No, I'm just joking. It shouldn't be, but it's just so annoying. The 4th and 1, and they just always seem to get it. It's just, I just can't stand it. Zach Bond for the Eagles, Mr. from the University of Wisconsin. He had 15 tackles and 2 sacks. Are you kidding me? Reed Blankenship, Mr. One of Us. He had an interception on the game. It's just I can't even. I got so much to say, and I'm. I just think. Let me talk about the other guy on the defense that really pissed me off. Jaire motherfucking Alexander. That's my guy too. That is my fucking guy too. And he even had an interception, a big interception that kind of kept Green Bay in the game. Um, a really great interception, but man, he had a fucking rough game. AJ Brown was having his way for the most part. You could just see like the size difference. Like Jair's like a small, quick twitch, cornerback, and then AJ Brown is just this freak of nature, like super tall, super fast. Like you could just see the size difference when they're running the routes, and but yeah, he just had his way. I think Brown had like a 70-yard touchdown against Alexander. It was just a horrible game. Like once again, I question Jair Alexander's tackling ability ever since like 3 years ago. He just like stopped tackling. It's just, it's only week one. What am I saying? It's only fucking week one. But gosh damn it, it's been like 2 or 3 years in a row. He just like doesn't tackle anymore. It's so annoying. Same with Quay Walker. Like, it just seems like whenever teams are running against us, Quay always goes, he like zigs when he should have zagged. Like he goes down the wrong gap, and then the running back comes down the other way every time. It's like, bro, you need to be that solid middle linebacker and see the backfield and read how the play is going and just like make the tackle, break down. We just need him. He did have a tackle for loss today, but he just needs to be better. And I know and I hope Jeff Hafley, just drills it in his head, builds him back up. Man, I thought Isaiah McDuffie played a great game alongside him, and then I just really, really want Edgerrin Cooper, our second-round pick, to get more snaps. And it was his first game. He's coming off an injury in the preseason. I don't even think he played in the preseason, but he got injured in camp. He was active for this game, but I think they only played him for like 10 plays in this game at linebacker. And before I go on, Edgerrin Cooper, second round pick from Texas A&M, he was my number 1 rated linebacker coming out of the draft. I studied like a lot of players, like 150 guys. Edgerrin Cooper was my number 1 draft crush in the whole draft last year, and I absolutely think he's going to be such a difference maker for years to come. And it showed. In his like 10 plays, he had like 3 or 4 tackles. Like that guy just needs to get in the field. I don't know if it's, he has to still work on his coverage skills, but man, once that guy gets going, fucking watch out. I'm saying it now, week 1 of his rookie year, Edgerrin Cooper is going to be a fucking dog. Yeah, mark that. Come back to this video if I'm wrong or right, please. But like I said, they gave up 34 on the defense, but man, it sucks. It really fucking sucks. But I genuinely have been way more pissed at other games. I like what I saw defensive wise. Just clean some shit up, get back to the drawing board, and come back. And you're home against the Colts, and man, yeah, just come back and just fucking get after him. Just be better in practice, and I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Last 5 seconds of the game, Jordan Love's fucking hurt. Fuck. I didn't want to talk about it. I fucking did not want to talk about this shit. 5 seconds left in the game, and he gets his fucking ankle rolled. If he's, I'm just saying it now. If Jordan Love, and I don't give a, people can fucking shit on Jordan Love all they want. The guy is solid. He's not a scrub. He's still learning. It's his second year as a starter. Like, he's only, let's see, this is game number 20 of his, ever starting as a starter. And I discount 2 of those starts because that was like the COVID year where he had to jump in for a random game, like on 2 days notice. So I discount like 2 of them. This is like literally his 18th start as a quarterback. And yes, everyone's going to say he got fucking paid. He's the was he worth the $55 million a year or whatever it is? It's like, dude, it's fucking September, week 1. Just stop. If they go 4-0, I'm not going to fucking be super high. If they go 0-4, I'm not going to be super low. Except I'm probably going to. I take that back. I'm probably going to. But anyways, you know what I mean. But yeah, 5 seconds in the game, fucking Jalen Carter rolls his motherfucking ankle, and it doesn't look good. He had to get carried off, by trainers off the field, and he was kind of walking on it gingerly with, I think Josh Jacobs and another trainer holding him. So he was walking, not putting all of his weight. He couldn't walk on his own, but he was walking, so it was kind of positive. But if he's done for the year, mark it now. I mean, the Packers are done. 100%. They got fucking Malik Willis as the backup. Like, he's only been on the team for like a week and a half. Then you got Sean Clifford, 5th-round pick from a couple years ago. Had a horrible preseason to the point where he is now a practice squad guy and 3rd string after being, the backup last year. There's no fate. The season's over if Jordan Love is out for the whole year, 100%. I'm going to be so disappointed and sad if he's out for the year, because I'm not even going to put that in existence. Please, just if it's only for a couple weeks, like, please, just let J-Lo come back. Please. Man, ankle injuries. 5 seconds left in the game. The Pack will be fucking back. Hopefully Jordan Love comes back soon. Hopefully these x-rays come back and they hopefully the x-rays come back and it's not too bad. Please, if it's just only a week or two, I'll take it. We can go 0-3. I'd still be all right with it. I believe in this team. It's week 1. It's September, like I said. I got faith, and please, I just hope everything's good and he can come back and be healthy. I like what I saw from the kid. He needs to be better. He needs to. He missed a couple easy throws, but he's still growing, and I love what I saw. Had his longest touchdown pass in his career today. Like I said, 260 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. I feel so much better than I did last year. At week 7, I feel so much better about the quarterback status, and he's the highest paid player in the NFL history. But you know what? In fucking a year, or in 2 years or a year, that's gonna be a fucking bargain deal. I don't care what anybody says. In like 2 years, or like next offseason, if Dak Prescott gets paid, it's going to be a fucking bargain deal 5 years from now. It's going to be like, oh, wow, you actually got him for that. So I don't care what people fucking say. I just hope he doesn't fucking miss this year. And $55 million is just all in the bench, this year. So our season would be over. Last topic I want to talk about is the new kicker, Braden Narvison, went 3 for 4 today. Did make all of his extra points, but the 3 that he made were fucking chip shots, like 20-30 yarders, and then of course the one he misses was like a 42 yarder, doinked it off the goalpost. I'm probably going to come back to this on future games, but gosh, the kicker situation is going to fucking kill the Green Bay Packers. They don't have a kicker, and they need to find one. Like, I don't know who is on the streets, Greg Joseph wasn't it. Last year's rookie, Anders Carlson wasn't it. They're both off the team. They're fucking ass. This kid looks all right, but you can't be missing 42 yarders. And I know it's his It was his first time ever kicking. It's for Brazil. You know, this fucking field is terrible. You know, Andy's a rookie to go along with it. But, man, 42 yarders needs to be 100% makeable in the NFL. 100%. It's disappointing. This game was fucking chaotic. It was like the first three quarters, like the game. I'm so used to watching every Brewers game, and those games are like only 2 hours long. And you know, for this game, it was like it felt like after the third, like 2 minutes left in the third quarter, it had been like 3 hours already, and still a fourth quarter. That game just felt so long. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but I would love to know in the comments if you guys felt like that too. The game felt so long. I didn't hate it, but I was just like, the first quarters always fly by, and that first quarter was like an hour long. But yeah, now we wait for Jordan Love, his X-rays, and of course I still have faith in this team, 1,000%. It's week 1. Eagles are going to be a fucking tough team. Shout out to you, Tyler. I know you want a shout out. I will wear your damn Eagles jersey one of these days whenever I see you next. I'm a man of my word. I will wear it. But fuck them Eagles. Oh. The Pack will be back, mark my words, unless if Jordan Love's out, then they're not. But yes, thank you guys for watching this video, and stay tuned for more of these videos in the future. Like I said, like this video, and comment down below what you thought of this game, what you think the Packers need to do to be better, and yeah, and hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for watching. So until next time, we'll see you later.